Good morning, and how are you this beautiful day? Hope you had a good weekend. This is Dr. Roseanne Gonzalez with Superpower Self Care. And today we're going to be journaling. Yes, I'm going to get straight to the point. We're going to journal today. Now, for some of you that have never journaled before, believe me, it's a good mental relief to be writing things down. And there's nobody grading it, there's nobody looking at it. This is all you. And it's a form of growth as well. So like I said, I love journaling. I've been journaling for many, many years. It's gotten me through some really tough situations. I was in a toxic situation for a number of years, and you really don't see it until you write it down on paper and then go back and read it. Boy, that was pretty bad. Those people were pretty sour. And eventually, as you write things down and go back and read it, like I said, I went back and read it and realized, girl, what were you going through? It was time to get out of there, right? And so once you see it as maybe a third party, it's something else. But let me get to that. Now, to journal, I've journaled on spiral notebooks. I've journaled on composition books. I've journaled in leather bound little books. I've journaled online and on a Google document too. It's up to you, but it's however you want to save this and really hold on to things. Now, there's reasons. Why do we journal? Like I said, it's a form of growth. If you feel that you need to let things out and you really don't want to, like in my case, you don't want to burden somebody, or you really don't want to tell anybody, put it down on your notebook, put it on your journal. It's a way of writing things down and then going back, like I said, and reading it again, or writing it down and closing the book. Now, there's times that I was writing things down, crumbling it, tearing it, burning it, getting rid of it, and that mentally, for me, I was releasing all of that. So it's a form of release. It's a form of relief. It's a form of self-care. Remember, you're here for self-care, right? So with that said, it does give you a way to see your patterns and how you're dealing with things. It's a form of self-therapy. I see it. So there's several things there that I didn't number them all, but I thought I would explain them to you. Remember, I'm a retired teacher, and I'd like to help you in any way that I possibly can, right? My PhD is in social emotional care of others, and I would love to be that person to be here for you, to help you. So with that said, let's do a little exercise. Okay, grab some paper, grab a pen or a pencil. You might already have a journal. So what I like to do, I know this isn't a dear diary kind of thing, because that's how I grew up. Anything I wrote down was dear diary. Write the date down and go on. Yes, like I said, I've been journaling for many years, and journaling has evolved, right? It's like I said, it's a form of self-therapy. And so grab that book, grab a notebook. What I'd like you to do is use unique kind of prompts. Yes, you can say, today I did this, today I did that, tomorrow I'll do this. It's up to you. I'm not telling you how to write in your journal. But I found these unique type of prompts to really get me critically thinking about what's going on in my life, So yes, something may be bothering you and frustrating you. By all means, write that down, however you want to. But these unique prompts really get you thinking about why that situation's happening and how you're going to deal with it also. So take a look at my Stan store. I have a Stan store. I've linked it below. And I have a guide there on what journaling really will give you. I also have another guide, sort of a PDF of 35 unique journaling prompts. Unique, right? So let me give you an example. Let's do a little activity right now. I wanted to do 2 activities with you real quick. So you can pause me to go get your paper and pencil. Now that you're back, okay, we can write the date down, today's date. And I'd like you to think about, what is your most outstanding strength? Describe that strength, and how do you know? How did that come about? And pause me. Okay, so with that said, you can take 5 minutes to write, 10 minutes to write, 30 minutes if you like to write. And you can write any day, part of the day, in the morning, at noon, at night. It's all up to you. But these unique prompts, such as this one, get you thinking about other things, why you're dealing with what you're dealing with, right? So if I feel my strength is my motivation. I don't quit. So as a 55, 56-year-old going into to earn my master's, I thought I'd never do that. But nothing stopped me. I never missed a class. I never missed an assignment. So I thought, okay, I'll try the PhD. Went into the PhD program. Took a little bit longer because you have coursework and then you have to work on your dissertation. And I found that I am determined and motivated. By that time, I earned my PhD at the age of 65. So it's all about me. And believe me, I wrote all this down. So that type of prompt is what I'm talking about. And that I have in my stan.store 35 different prompts that really get you thinking about what's going on with your life. My second activity, I'd like you, since you already have your journal, you have your date on there, you've already started writing. This is what the kids and I at school used to call a brain dump. Yeah, So brain dump, miss, we get to write about whatever? Yes, you get to write about whatever you want for 5 minutes. Write down. Now you can do 5, 10, 20 minutes, whatever you want to do. It's up to you. Okay? But in this case, we'll do this for 5 minutes. You'll pause me. And what you're going to do is put your timer on, get your phone, get a timer, set the timer for whatever time you want to do. And that time you're going to pause me, and you're going to write. You're going to write your little heart out, right? And you're going to write about everything and anything. You can write about whatever's going on, whatever's bothering you, whatever's making you happy, what exercise Dr. Gonzales is having you do right now. But the thing is, here is the clincher. You cannot lift that pen or pencil from that paper until that timer goes off. You just write whatever's coming to your mind. You just write it. Good punctuation, bad punctuation. Okay, yes, I was a reading teacher. At this point, it doesn't matter. Capitalization, spelling. I'm not a speller. Whatever you want to do, okay? You just write your little heart out, okay? Pause. Now, how did that feel? So, with that said, you can do whatever you want to when you're writing in a journal. The idea is to get those feelings, those emotions, everything out and putting it on paper. So with that said, I hope you've enjoyed these exercises. I hope they inspire you to go to my stan.store and buy that guide so you'll know exactly what's coming out of all this journaling. Yes, there's a theory to it. It's not a Dear Diary anymore. And go ahead, and the prompts are there as well. Now, I know you can go and research them and find them yourself, but I've put them all together for you so that this will help you. Now, tomorrow's or my next video, I'm hoping tomorrow, my next video is on stress. Okay, for self-care, how do we deal with stress? Today's self-care, we deal with it by journaling. Tomorrow, we're going to deal with that stress, and I'll have some ideas for you too. Okay. Again, I am Dr. Roseanne Gonzales, and I am here for you. And you know why you're here? Because you are amazing. Don't forget to go to my stan.store. Don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.